What's up, Xbox moderators? My name is Love, and I want to talk about the time I was cursed out by these YouTubers on MW2 who also went on to threaten one of my friends. And yes, I made an animation for it to help you better understand this. So if you guys remember Knifing Activity, the gamertag that was banned for no reason, I was using that gamertag. This all happened on a weekend night in 2010. I was knifing only and having a good time. This was on Search and Destroy on the map Rundown. Yes, I remember this. And I'm sure those YouTubers remember it too. There was like 5 or 6 of them on the enemy team, and they were all on the enemy team, and it was just me with only a knife versus all of them. And I fucking won. I clutched the shit out of that game. But them having such high egos, thinking they're the greatest snipers ever, they did not like me. At all. So on Search and Destroy, my team won and I ended up on top. They lost and boy, were they mad. So after the game, they backed out and invited me to their lobby. I foolishly joined, but whatever. Now, I don't remember all their gamer tags, but I remember some of them. And I'm sure they're gonna remember me. There was I Only Knife X. He put an X in his gamer tag. He was the mastermind of this whole thing. I guess he was the wizard and the other people were his, like, bodyguards or fucking henchmen, I don't know. Bless the Knife, which I assume was his right-hand man. Only a Shink. And Knife for a Live. And the other knifers, I don't remember them. But when I joined their lobby, I Only Knife X was not happy. Out of nowhere, he started to yell at me. He was screaming. He was really upset. His voice was like so weird. And I thought he was spitting every time he talked, or his mic was doing breath pops, or he was just so mad that he was spitting. I don't know. I was just a random kid. Like, what did I do? But he went on a rant, like his manifesto, whatever you want to call him, telling me why he thought his dick was bigger, etc. Yo, who is this kid? That's the guy you wanted me to invite. Yo, Knifing Activity? What? Why are you copying me? You're fanboying me. Do you not have any respect for my authority? I have no idea who you are. Oh shit. Oh no, he didn't. Shut up! I'm I Knife Only X. I'm the first knifer ever to reach 10th prestige. Okay, good for you. I also knife. Shut up! You're only first prestige. Stop trying to pretend you're like me. Dude, I don't know who you are. I'm just knifing only. You're mad that you lost to one knife. Shut up! You probably don't even knife only. Actually, I do. Henchman! Yes, sir. Add him as a friend and check his accuracy. This little stupid piece of shit is copying me. He thinks he's better than me. On it, boss. So, his little henchman, Bless the Knife, added me and checked my accuracy. And he saw I have 0%, meaning I never shot a bullet in the game. So as he was checking my stats, pathetically trying to find a way to belittle me, his high-ranking expert wizard friend, whatever, was ranting about me. We let you win last game. You're just a stupid cheat. Dude, I won fair and square. It was me against your whole team and you still lost. 1v1 me, I'm not gonna 1v1 you. 1v1 me! I've been knifing since COD 4. I'm a god in this game. I'm the best knifer, and you think you can beat me. Well, to be fair, I did beat you. I clutched the game at least twice. Why is a level 43 guy talking to us? Yo, Knifing Activity, shut the fuck up, you fucking Yo, Bless, does he have 0% accuracy? Oh shit, yeah, he has 0. This dude is a copycat. Let's go. And just like that, these wannabe pros backed out. Bless the Knife went ahead and removed me after he saw I have 0%. This animation was kind of exaggerated, but when he said he was like the first knifer to reach 10th prestige and called me the F word, yeah, that actually happened. These guys weren't very friendly. And I'm sorry for saying the F word for this. I don't mean it. I'm just saying it how it went. And back in 2010, everyone on Xbox used the F word, so it didn't faze me when they called me that. But the story doesn't end here. I was pissed and I saw that they have YouTube channels. And me, being a big fan of Only Use Me Blade, I didn't like how they were so abusive while having somewhat of a following on YouTube. One of my knife only friends at the time reached for my blade, told me how they harassed him because he was only using a knife. He also said they know someone who can hack him. Now, these idiots never threatened to hack me, but the fact that they threatened one of my friends, yeah, now it's fucking war. So I did a little bit of my own investigative work and I found their YouTube channel, I Only Knife X. Really had a different persona on one of his videos.
Massive thank you to everyone that supported me since I started knifing on COD 4. No one knew me back then because I was pretty original. No, I didn't get inspired by anyone, but I'll tell you the whole story another time when I got more time to talk about it because it's a pretty long story. So, thanks for everyone that supported me and told me not to quit and never to give up. And I've listened to them, I've taken it on board, and I've continued with what I gotta do. So, thanks for those.
Wow. Just, wow, what a nice guy. It's not like he has this massive ego on Xbox Live and tells kids they're F-words because they also use the knife. It would be a shame if I were to leave a comment telling everyone about my encounter with him. So, I left a comment on his most recent video at the time, just saying I'm knifing activity and how this dude said it's some really fucked up shit and he threatened my friend with a hack attack, whatever you want to call it, because I beat him and his squad with only a knife. And, well, he deleted the comment. So I went on his henchman's YouTube channels, especially Bless the Knife, and well, he blocked me as well. It was more of a process. At first I left a comment saying what happened and he deleted the comment, so I came back a second time and he blocked me. And that's it. And apparently both of them went through a lot of effort to avoid me, because they all blocked me, and none of them wanted to speak up on Xbox. I didn't have a YouTube channel at the time, so it's not like I can expose them. And this was in 2010, so after 14 years, I'm sure they all grew up, and no longer harass kids about knifing. This was 2010, like these guys weren't the shit, and they were offended that I didn't know them. Like, it's my job to know. I was just a kid, how am I supposed to know you? The only person I knew was Only Use Me Blade. He was the OG, the knifing god of COD. These guys were like the off-brand that you find in the dollar store. Not really a big deal, they're cheap, they break down easily, they have a bad flavor, you know what I mean. And I absolutely love I Only Knife X's bio on Xbox. Stopped knifing for 1 year, I'm now back, that is why I'm a low level on MW3. Oh, and are people using derogatory slurs against you because you're a low level? That sounds very familiar, doesn't it? He continues on to say why he thinks his dick is bigger than yours, then on the bottom it says, don't add me, if I like you, I'll add you. Don't join session. Yes, because this guy said he has authority. You're not worthy to be in his presence. I mean, you can tell how big his ego is just by his bio. And well, these knife-only wizards are not active on YouTube anymore. We have disappointed them, they moved on, we did not deserve them. I Only Knife X perhaps grew up and changed for the better, no longer telling other knifers that he'll get someone to hack them. Bless the Knife deleted all his videos, which is a shame because he was a good knifer. Not as good as knifing activity, you know, far from it, but he disappeared and became this anime thing, whatever. And the other gentlemen who were involved are also no longer active. And I find it kind of funny how 14 years ago, these dudes thought they run Xbox Live. Yet 14 years later, I have my own channel and bringing their actions to light. Not like it matters considering this was 14 years ago, but the fact that their fan base didn't know about this and subjected my knife-only friends with threats, that really pissed me off. I only found out that they threatened one of my friends the next day after I told them about these guys, but it was too late at that point, they all ran away. And I personally don't have a grudge against them, I just figured this story is worth telling, like 14 years later. It's also worth noting that I wanted to make sure the story was as accurate as possible, so I went ahead and messaged some of their friends that appeared to be active. Most of them were no longer active. The message was me asking for more input on these guys, maybe a second opinion, maybe they knew about this encounter. Unfortunately, none of them responded, except for one person, but they haven't played with them like 14 years, which sounds accurate. Anyway, this gentleman said they were fun to play with. Yeah, I had a fun time stabbing this dude when he failed to do it himself, but I meant personality-wise. Anyway, he never responded when I asked him if he wants his gamertag censored, so I just censored it for him as I didn't want to wait for a response. Reach for My Blade, unfortunately is banned and I don't know what happened to him. He was a really cool dude and really helped me on my knifing activity account on Black Ops. And what's hilarious is I met Reach for My Blade on the same map I met these bullies on. I met him on Rundown at like 2 or 3 in the morning and I was the first one to witness him changing his gamertag to Reach for My Blade. Good times. Rest in peace, Reach for My Blade. And if you guys are wondering if there are any survivors to this story, no. Except for those knifing wizards, but they're inactive. My account, knifing activity, was banned. Xbox enforcement stated it was because of harassment and a gamer pick. That's what they wanted me to think, but I did my own investigation considering I do a better job than Xbox enforcement. And it was because of a rant video I made. That is right, I was talking to someone over a party chat, and I happened to be recording. Then it kicked me out, and upon signing back in, I was permabanned. So I called Xbox enforcement out for it, and they banned my knifing activity account the very next day. And the reason why is because the account was associated with a previously banned gamertag, you know, like family and shared games and stuff, so it was evident they watched the video and thought they were slick. So, no, I don't knife only anymore if you're wondering. I don't want to sound like I'm bragging, but I was a really good knifer. Not because I'm talented or anything, I'm not talented, but it was because I've been doing it for such a long time, and it made me happy, and I feel like that positive energy reflected on the gameplay. So I guess happiness made me a really good knifer. Anyway, if you want to watch the video of when they banned knifing activity, here it is. You can look it up, or you don't have to watch it if you don't want to. It was just basically a rant video. I actually made it a holiday. I got banned, I believe, on March 10th, last I checked, on knifing activity, and I made it a holiday, so I guess it's coming up this March. I'm gonna be making some kind of video about knifing activity. I don't know, so we'll see. But yeah, that gamer tag was my childhood. I think about that gamer tag all the time, how it made me happy and stuff. It's not easy to forget that. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe. I would appreciate that very much. With that being said, I thank you so much for stopping by, and I hope you enjoyed your stay. I'll see you guys in the next video, and I'm out. Goodbye.